来了，出来了，来了来了！我用 iPhone 来录全程。
Good afternoon and welcome on board this maiden for your cruise around PFP of Shanghai today. Before we get to just a quick safety briefing. So in an unlikely event of an emergency,
哦，这么漂亮！你给他带外套出来。
On the top of the vessel on the sun deck, and from there await the further cruise instructions. I think there's plenty of life-saving appliances that is around the vessel that we use in case of an emergency. If you do see someone falls overboard on our cruise today, please shout me up to keep your eyes on the person so we can quickly go back and pick them up. If you're deciding to wander around the vessel today, please make use of all those handrails provided, especially the one on the stairs, and also be careful while moving in and out of the doorways, as it has a small raised step. I think this is a non-smoking vessel, which includes our vape device, and it is also a licensed premises. So if you bought alcohol with you before you came on board today, they have to remain in your bags, and you can
跟着冰川、冰山都很漂亮，都没有搜寻。
after the cruise. And also, if you have your children with you today, they have to be supervised at all times by a responsible adult, especially on the outer decks. And also, if you're on the sun deck, on the top deck, please no standing on those collie post seats. There's 4 toilets situated on
我换成1倍啊，1倍应该画质会比较好。
There's another set of stairs that goes down to the toilets.
我这应该定准了。
There's complimentary hot drinks at the coffee machine on the coffee machine at the cafeteria. Just help yourself there, but we just ask if you can return those cups back to the bar once you're done with your coffee. That'll be much appreciated. And also a wide range of freshly made wraps from pies, soft drinks, beer and wine, also available to be purchased from the cafeteria. If you came on the bus today, you would have had your lunch pass with you. You can see some of you are already having your lunch, but if you still have your lunch pass with you, they are also ready to be picked up from the cafeteria. So make your way down to the cafeteria and pick up your lunch. Just hand over those lunch passes to the guys at the cafeteria. Team, plan of attack this afternoon, we're going to take you guys out to the Tasman Sea through the southern side of the field. Just looking ahead of us, there is to the left-hand side, about 45 minutes out to the Tasman Sea. Make a big U-turn, come around the northern side, and back to the wharf where we will leave you guys to find. There'll be some commentary in between, fill in the gaps, and we'll try and stop at some spot, just to check out some midday white night here in Raven Sound. But other than that, just sit back, relax, enjoy your cruise with us today. And once again, welcome to Phuket in Raven Sound.
还好没有下雨。Oh my god！ 这瀑布真的很漂亮，4倍、8倍。2倍、1倍，超广角。哦， 我快冷死了，我早知道就穿外套。他们这里不知道有没有 WiFi 哦，接一下他们的 WiFi。
Alright, Tim, now Milford Sound is a cool temperate rainforest. The average rainfall that we receive here in Milford Sound is around 10 meters. It is not measured in millimeters here in Milford Sound, it is measured in meters. Throughout that same period, we usually get around 250 days of rainfall. Milford Sound is wetter than the Amazon rainforest and one of the wettest inhabited on planet Earth at sea level. Now that dark color that you see here on the water today, that is all the tannins and all the minerals that the rain washes down from the side of the mountain. Because of the huge amount of rainfall that we receive here in Milford Sound, and there is 3 rivers that feeds fresh water inside the fjord. Now today we are traveling on fresh water. Now we are still attached to the Tasman Sea. Fresh water floats above the salt water. They don't mix up until they reach the entrance.
这真的是好美啊！真的是美景。
And also traveling through this beautiful rainforest, over to the left you can see some mountain beech trees, silver beech trees, black beech trees. And amongst those trees are the New Zealand native, the Kahakatea Remo Matai Totara, and the Southern Rata. Now the Southern Rata has the red flower on it, also known as the Southern Christmas tree as it blooms around December.
Beautiful. 发明手机的人真的是佛心了。这里没风了到湖中心就没风了。不知道我们在暴风圈，台风眼。
Okay, we're just coming up to the widest part of the fjord. Now that pointy rock over to the left, it runs straight across to the right into Harrison's Cove, 1.7 nautical miles. Now Milford Sound was being carved out by glacial ice. So you see all this U-shaped valley here in the fjord. So whatever you see going up, it continues straight down like a U-shape. And the depth around the middle is 400 meters deep. There's an average depth of 150 around the whole sound. During the summer season, we get visited by those big cruise ships that come from the south. They use this wide area as their turning point. Spend around 2 hours here with us before heading back to their next destination. And the largest of the cruise ship that comes into Milford is the Ovation of the Sea. 340 meters in length. 2,000 crew members and around 5,000 passengers. Looking around these mountain sides, you'll notice those cars on the mountain sides. Those are caused by tree avalanche or tree slide. There's no topsoil on these high steep sea cliffs, so in order for these trees to grow, they rely on a thin layer of moss and lichen.
都是自然景。
They intertwine their roots with each other like a big woven couple.
10分钟了，我可以来吃饭。
Only 10% of those trees will find an outlet. The rock where they dig their roots in, and enabling them to hang onto its mounted sides. And those are called anchors, and the rest just intertwine their roots with each other. As beautiful as it looks today, until a stormy rainy day here in Northern South, one of those anchor trees will decide to let go. This log just pulls all the trees below it and leaves behind the scars that you see here today. Now it takes 70 years for these scars to regenerate back again into a fully grown forest canopy. And also directly ahead of us, Tim, that mountain peak that has snow on top, and the top has just disappeared off into the clouds. That is the famous Spider Peak, standing at 1,700 meters high. Now it is the most photographed mountain peak in New Zealand. Those early settlers, they named it Spider Peak because they thought the top 400 meters looks like a bishop's hat, which is also known as mitre. Beautiful Maori name to it called Rafutu. Now just straight across, opposite from Spider Peak, on the other side of the fjord to the right is Mount Kimberley, standing at 1,300 meters high. It is also known as the Lion Mountain. Now, if you stare at that mountain for a while, you will start to see a pale lion facing towards the waterfall. On the top of the mountain, that is disappearing into the top, that is the lion's man. And if you start about to see the lion, might be a good time to remind you that the bar is open. You'll never know what you'll see after a few visitors.
这刚刚是3楼，这是2楼。那我们就是从这里出去，然后看海豚，再回来这样。
That is Stirling Falls, or Wingmanu, which means free on the water. Second highest permanent waterfall here in Milford Sound, and it is 3 times higher than the Stirling Falls or Wingmanu. You will see
然后这里是广播船长室。
iconic of the Glasgow Carlton Valley. So because we have so many of those Glasgow Carlton Valley here in the fjord, all this U-shaped valley that you see, Milford Sound was misnamed. It is not a sound. Technically, it is a fjord. Now, the fjord word was not part of the English dictionary back in the 1800s. It was a Norwegian word. So when the New Zealand government named this area, the only closest English word that defines a water-covering area is a sound.
Thank you.
Now the difference between the two is that a sound is held up by the action of running water. For example, a river.
We're just going to cook the vegetarian pie now, so we'll be about half an hour when we get out to just hold on to that. When we're at the sea, come back and see me, and I'll have it ready for you.
我再等一下下。
Milford Sound itself
is
surrounded by 5 major glaciers in the last 2 billion years. This one was 15,000 years ago. That deep U-shaped valley that you see above Stirling Falls,
厕所。
it's also almost completely clear from all this fog. That was once the floor of Milford Sound until another bigger glacier decides to cover another.
这是后面。
Living it up high and dry. Now, the only true sound here in New Zealand is the Mountain Sound, which is located on the top of the South Hill.
今天要去的这些景点。 好几个点，然后再回来。没穿外套真的是冷死。 下再演吧，再上去，再下来。在这里比较不会拿。苹果。这是后面的景色。有雨衣哦，哪里可以穿？下很大吗？哎呦，真的下蛮大的。下大雨。这个可以出。你看，全部都是瀑布，万国哇都看不到。啊，那我先切播。先去领东西吃。哇，菠菜大，天气很好，一定是你拢无倒那带晒。